Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Yeah. I'll have what she's having. Hey guys, my name's Ben, and I'm here to talk about this video game I like called Pokemon. Ever heard of it? Okay, so Pokemon is like, here's a Pokemon, and there's a trainer, and then Pokemon has like 4 moves, and they fight each other, and it's like whoever dies wins, and it's like gym badges, and then there's it's like whoever wins the battle wins the game. Okay, if you didn't understand before, you simply must understand now. Anyway, a new game came out recently, kinda recently, and it's called Scarlet and Violet. It's the newest entry in the Pokemon franchise, and hey, I'm sure you've heard rumblings about it. Good rumblings, maybe probably bad rumblings, mostly. But no, Daniel. Damn it, Daniel. This isn't a video where I talk about things I hate. It's a video where I talk about things I love, okay? And you're gonna like it. Okay, you don't have to like it. I don't have any power over you. You could just close your laptop and I'd stop talking. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, I'm long done with the game now, and the verdict is in. I had fun? Yeah, like I'm not gonna ignore all the dumb issues the game has. It's bad, like it's really bad. There's so many glitches and it lags, and I'm like, huh? But Nintendo recently showed a morsel of regret for the product they released, and for me, at the moment, I'm just gonna take that and hope for the best. Like I said, I don't want to talk about negative things. It's all valid complaints that should be talked about. But that's just not what this video's about. But despite the issues, I really did have fun. I'd even go as far to say a lot of fun. I took my time and explored, and honestly, just the addition of having every Pokemon be in the overworld has made things feel a lot more alive. I know Legends Arceus already did that, but with 2 games now, I feel like we're officially done with wild encounters. And to that, I say yippee-ki-yay. Emphasis on the yay. Speaking of the Pokemon... Whoa, what? There's so many new good ones! It may just be recency bias, but it also may not. So, I've covered all my bases. Okay, but let me talk about some of my favorites. First, this thing. Obviously, it's a couple of mouses. A mouse hold. A household of mouse hold. Conniving they are, but simple they are not. These mice may look like normal little guys, but they actually are crazy and open their mouths wide and are all one Pokemon? I don't really get it, and I don't really want to get it. They are awesome, and they scare me just a little bit, but in a good way. I like to be just a little freaked out all the time. You get it. Okay, next. I feel like this guy has been going under the radar a little bit. Bombardier is a crazy, sleazy bird. Look at his eyes. He is evil, and that is awesome. I love the idea of an evil stork. Like, yeah, storks carry babies, and that is a good thing, I guess, but what if they were evil about it? Genius. I could probably talk about this for hours, but lastly, Houndstone? I am screaming and crying? This thing is cool. I have to wear sunglasses to even look at it. Now that I'm talking about it, I feel like there's a lot of slightly frightening Pokemon this generation, and maybe that's why I like it. But Houndstone is cool as hell, and also Greavard is really cute. Solid line of guys. There's a lot more I could talk about. Here's some honorable mentions, but I gotta move on. Now characters. There's so many of them I can hardly count them on one hand. Luckily, one of my hands is super big with lots of fingers. But in terms of characters, all I have to say is okay, awesome. I'll be honest, the direction that Pokemon is going with the art style is a little weird to me. Like, they've always felt pretty anime, and Sword and Shield kind of perfected that art style, in my opinion, but now they're starting to get a little more real? I don't know, it's weird. The Pokemon look better, and there's some nice textures this gen, but I, for one, like anime. And I want everything to look like anime, even my real-life friends, and my mom, and my girlfriend, and everything. Anyway, the characters and their designs are great as always. Mela? Coolest girl in town. And I don't care what anyone says, I like her boots. She walks weird, and I'm laughing. Not in a laugh at you kind of way, but laugh with you. I like Iono, she's a e-girl, and that's real. Pokemon needs more e-girls. I think Joe Biden needs to make a law about that or something. Larry is huge. Big win for the average guy community. Katie and Sadie, love it. It is crazy how different the design philosophies were for these two though. In terms of rivals, I feel like we're eating pretty good this generation. You may even be able to say that dinner is served. Well, rivals may need to be in quotations. I don't know how much Arvin or Penny are your rivals, but Nimona? Certified rival. I love her. She's chaotic in a good way, and she feels like one of those extroverted best friends that drags you everywhere and makes you do things that you don't initially want to do, but then you have a good time because they're there with you and they make you feel safe. Okay, very vague spoilers coming up. I wanted to warn you, just in case. Anyway, Arvin is crying. No, wait. I'm crying. I don't think he ever cries, which is kind of crazy considering everything that happened with him, but he's clearly damaged, that's for sure. He's really sweet and nice, and I wanted someone to give him a hug, but no one did. So I'll do it right now. He's a great guy, no doubt about it. And I was kind of surprised how much I liked Penny. She is snarky, has 2 colors in her hair, and also is a hacker and does illegal things. Those are all legally cool traits. Overall, a lot of great guys. Move over, Hop. Hop over, Hop. Hop over, Pop. Hop on, Pop. What were we talking about? Okay, but have you heard? That damn XP share won't turn off. If this were real life and my Pokemon were gaining XP all the time without even battling, I'd be like, stop! I'd be like, stop it! You're not even working for this! Then the Pokemon would probably cry, and then I'd feel bad, and then I'd kind of just accept the XP share and move on and find a solution. And you know what? That's what I did. So this is not anything new or inventive, but to prevent myself from being overleveled, I just used 12 Pokemon instead of 6. Ever since they let you have your box everywhere, it kind of feels like you're supposed to use more than 6 anyway. But I have always been very specific about only using 6 in past games, because I don't know. I want to get attached to my guys. I don't want to forget their name and be like, who are you? What's going on? Where am I? Okay, that may just be more of a problem with me and my memory. Anyway, I've gotten used to using 12, kinda, and I think it helps that I took my time to explore and everything, because I feel like I know my guys pretty well now. Speaking of my guys, we have simply got to take a look at them. Okay, I'm gonna go kind of fast since there's 12 of them, but here we go. First up is the star of the team. It's Bombardier. Walter White? This guy's a winner, and that's all I have to say about it. If I was a gym leader, this would be my ace. Next up, we got Sewer Sam. He is from the sewers, legally, and that's kind of his whole thing. Here we got Breaking Bad. I forgot that I already had Walter White, but it still works. This guy is a shiny. I found him while looking for another shiny, and I popped off like you'd never seen before. Okay, this is Game Theory. She's a girl with no limits and a very seasoned entrepreneur. Hold your horses, it's Tom. This guy plays fantasy football, but not in a bad way. Next is Neg Bigby. This guy survived middle school. And for this? Alright, this is Beef and Pat. That's the name of the parents. And they haven't named the kids yet. Next up we got Fumble. Man's best friend. Never fumbles the bag. And you just can't go wrong with this Steezmeister. Legal name Steez. Getting to the end here, we got Real Guy. Unexpected but true. Willie, the ultimate silly guy with tons of party tricks. And lastly, my starter, Newton in the flesh. He made 3 laws and he's gonna make a 4th one. Overall, I feel like Pokemon is more and more moving towards what we all kind of wanted it to be like when we were kids. It's moving slowly, but with every game I feel more and more like I'm actually going on an adventure. When I was a kid, I used to grab all my Pokemon plushies and bring them outside and roleplay and pretend I was going on a real adventure. I would just like place them on the ground and throw a ball at them, but It was always so much fun, just to pretend like I was really a part of that world. Pokemon Go was really the first time I felt like that experience could be replicated in any way. And then with Pokemon Arceus last year, I finally felt like we were starting to get that experience in a mainline game. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet added some things, and they also took away some things, like Pokemon games usually do. But if I look at Arceus and Scarlet and Violet together, I really feel like we're moving in a good direction. With each game, I feel like we get a little closer to living out those dreams of really living in the Pokemon world. I find as I went through Scarlet and Violet that there were actually things I wanted to take pictures of. A camera feature always felt kind of pointless before, but when you're on a real adventure, of course things will happen that make you want to actually capture that memory. Not to mention school? It's not mandatory, and I kind of wish it was, but I loved going to these little classes and learning these little facts and becoming friends with the teachers. It's just these little things that start to involve you in the world a little more. It's cool. Like I said, I think there's a long way to go, but I think the last couple of years have been nice. Slowly but surely, Pokemon is starting to make my childhood dreams come true. And that's a beautiful thing. Hey guys, welcome to the end of the video. Just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. This took me a long time to make. Clearly the game's been out for 6 months, but yeah, like if you like, subscribe if you want. I stream on Twitch almost every Monday. I take viewer suggestions and then I upload the edits to YouTube. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, so check me out if you want. But regardless, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day full of awesome, crazy memories. Bye!